I thought I'd get on this evening and just follow on from, well, the death of King John. Now, I did leave the last video a little bit abrupt, saying, yep, he's dead, and then we'll talk about Louis. Well, you can't really talk about King Louis until we just backtrack a little and talk about John and his last days. Now, 21st of May, 1216, Louis came to these shores with a huge fleet, as large as the one in 1066. He was unopposed and got straight to business and was elected King of England. Poor old John, he's just trying to gather forces. He's got all his treasure with him, his crown jewels, and he's preparing to have a really big battle. And in October of that year, he's travelling up around the Wash. He's making his way to really right along the beach by the sounds of it, because the old tides were miscalculated, and yeah, he lost a lot. He lost his treasure and his crown jewels, and if that's not the most careless King of England, I don't know who is. That was amazing. So he was just utterly finished, and wouldn't you? He makes his way to, there's an abbey in Swineshead, and just gets mullered in a real good old medieval fashion. And I suppose there was a few, yeah, there have been a few lampreys as well, and he washed them down with the monk's latest brew, which sounded like special brew to me, and that killed him. So that was the end, and that is the end of that. So we can wave goodbye to him, because I'm sure you're actually fed up with looking at his image there. And we go to Louis. Now, I've got to make a little apology here, because the old budget's been cut. Well, the ink's run out of my printer. So there is King Louis, a little sketch I did earlier. And, well, it's not too bad. What is he? Who was he? Well, actually, there is a direct link through marriage going back to Henry II. So if you go down to Eleanor, which is their daughter, Henry and Eleanor's daughter, she marries an Alfonso VII. I mean, Alfonso, hey, that's cool. So, and they have a daughter, Blanche, and he marries Blanche. So there you are. That was in 1200, I think. So, well, he's a good king, a good choice. I mean, John, just quickly back to him, has an eldest son, Henry. He's only 8 years old, you know, and maybe the barons think, well, you know, he's a better bet. He's a great warrior, apparently, and very honest, honest and reliable. Yeah, see. So, well, he's very happy with the whole business. Now he's actually the son, I should just have started with that, shouldn't I, really, of King Philip Augustus. So there he is, the Dauphin of France, and now he's King of England. And he, well, he brings all his barons, doesn't he, with him? And it's not long before our barons, led by William Marshall, one of the old famous, who's actually going to be regent to Henry III, but I'm jumping on a bit there. They think that actually he's going to be a better bet. Here he is, Henry. Now, the budget's really dropped here, I know. There he is, Henry III. Now, he was only 8 years old, okay? But he married Eleanor's everywhere. And well, there's a Margaret. She marries Alexander III as a daughter. And that's going to be great, because we can then go back to talking coins. Yes, last April, my first hammered coin, Alexander III penny. Beautiful. Ah, dear. I mean, it was the first flick of the day as well. It just jumped up. I felt like saying, cut, cut, cut. You know, really, give it some time. Maybe you know, a few wrinkles before. But there you are. So there you are. That's King Louis. He basically, the barons go, okay, no, we're going to pick Henry. And actually, you know, we never did really elect you king, and would you please go back? And he puts up a bit of a fight, but in the end he gives up and concedes, and that's the end of Louis. So on the next one we shall be talking about Henry, and I hope to have a proper picture by then too. Thank you. Now I just want to add a little PS here, because we are going to be talking about Henry in the next video, and of course, you know, really that's the bloodline. It was from John to Henry, and that wasn't really regarded bloodline or primogeniture, as it is formerly known, had to really work, but here we strayed away from that, and now we go into this and we start to follow through the sons of and grandsons of Henry, which do follow the bloodline. And look at him, he's just so happy, isn't he? He's going to be king. But of course, the barons knew and realised that with Louis, they weren't really getting a word in edgeways, and he was running the show with his own barons. But they could really take control of Henry. Certainly William Marshal as well would be his daddy, and really steer the reins, those little reins on his little rumper suits. So until next time, goodbye.